Welcome back to my channel, guys. Conscious and aware. Come on. Now in this video, we're going to talk about the benefits of fasting. Today is the first day of Ramadan, so I thought it was a perfect time to talk about the benefits of fasting. Now, firstly, we've got to mention that there's different types of fasting. There's fasting where you abstain from food and water. We've got intermediate fasting where you do it for like 16 hours. Then we also got a water fast where you just drink fluids throughout your fast. All of them have similar benefits. Now, first thing we have to remember is fasting's been going on for ancient times, for years and years, thousands of years, like before religion, like years ago. And people use it for different reasons. Like one was for health. When someone was sick back in the day, suffering from some illness, they'll get that person to fast so the body can restore itself, detoxify, and the person can come back to optimal health. Another reason for fasting back in the day was to connect with God or spirits, whatever people believed in. And also for survival. Back in the day, there wasn't much food and water about, so you had no choice but to fast. So in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the benefits that people know about, and also going to talk about benefits that are not spoken about from fasting. Now let's talk about some of the benefits of fasting. Firstly, the list is endless. Like, I'm just going to name a couple of things, but the actual list is endless. Like, it reduces inflammation in the body. It detoxifies the body. So your body, obviously, over a period of time, for the foods you eat, heavy metals and chemicals that go inside your body, once you fast, it detoxifies the body and gets rid of them toxins. So what else does it do? It improves your heart health. It regenerates the heart, so it's functioning back at its best. It reduces blood pressure, especially for the people suffering from high blood pressure. Definitely recommend fasting and that because it will help with that. It balances your insulin levels, and yeah, the list goes on and on. I'm not going to get too much into that. I want to get into the benefits that people don't talk about, that are not so obvious. So the first thing, when you're fasting, like I'm fasting right now, by the way. The first thing is when you're fasting is that your gratitude goes through the roof. Like, you feel so grateful. Like, not only do you feel grateful when you eat your food, like you actually appreciate the food. When you're drinking water, you're actually feeling the water and you appreciate it. And it also makes you realize that there's people all around the world in third world countries who are living like this. They're not choosing to fast, but they're actually in a state where they're in poverty and they struggle to get food and water. So in a way you can resonate. Obviously you're not in the same situation, but you can in a way feel the hunger, you can feel the thirst that people feel, you know what I'm saying? So it makes you extremely grateful, man. That's one of the main benefits from fasting, man. The gratitude goes through the roof, you know what I mean? Yeah, and you'll realize that we're more blessed than you think and that. Another thing is from a fasting benefit is that you actually realize that we as society, human beings, are overeating. You realize that you don't actually need that much food and water to survive. You know, the thing is, like, we're programmed in a way that, okay, you eat your breakfast, then you gotta eat your lunch, then your dinner, then your snacks, then your dessert. You know what I'm saying? All of that is just overeating. Like, you could survive off one meal a day if you want to and be in perfect health, you see. So that makes you, fasting for a period of time makes you think that, you know what, we've been programmed to overeat. We've been programmed to indulge in food, and we've been programmed to think that food, we need to eat so many times in a day, which you truly do not need to eat. You know what I mean? So like, that's one of the main things as well you're gonna get from fasting. You'll understand that very quickly. Like, you need very little food and water to function at your best. Like, if anything, I know people can relate. Once you eat a big meal, you sit there, you don't want to move, you feel tired and you just feel fatigued and you just feel satisfied. But once you haven't had food, you still get that hunger, that alertness, you know? So another benefit that you'll find from fasting is it makes you more reserved. It makes you more calm and more alert as well. So like, you're not going to waste your energy. You know what I mean? So if someone tries to get you angry or a situation that bothers you, normally you would react and give it energy. But because you're fasting and you have so much, you've only got so much energy, you're gonna use your energy more wisely. If a situation doesn't require you to use energy, you're not gonna use it. You're gonna manage your energy levels much better. You're gonna be in a calmer state. You're not going to be talking, or just doing unnecessary action. You're going to be in a calm state of mind. You're going to be more sharp and alert of what's happening around you. These are the type of benefits that people don't really talk about. That's why I'm making this video. Now, one of the main things, again, you'll come to realization that food is used as like an antidepressant. It's used to, people use food to numb the pain. Now, everyone knows that once you eat a meal or something you enjoy, you feel good. You understand what I'm saying? So the reason I say it's used as an antidepressant, that people use food when they don't feel good, when they're frustrated, when they're stressed. This is how people end up being overeating, end up being obese, fat, because they're eating to numb the pain. Knowingly or unknowingly, that's what you're doing, because the food is making you feel better. Especially them processed food and them sugary foods and that. Eating them, automatically you're gonna get the dopamine levels gonna go up and you're gonna feel better. And people get stuck in that cycle of trying to feel good through what they're consuming. So that's another thing that's gonna come to your realization once you start to fast. Now, another benefit I'm gonna mention is that when you're fasting, like, it's like you, in a way, you raise your consciousness. Like you just become more aware of everything. You just feel things just feel different. When someone's speaking to you, or when you're watching something, the level of connection that you have with what's going on is far greater. And you can only relate to this if you've actually fasted before. You know exactly what I'm saying. If you haven't fasted, then definitely try it out. You understand what I'm saying. It's like this level of awareness, it just goes so high. Like when someone's speaking to you, you're actually feeling their words, you know. Once you're eating, you're actually feeling the food, you know. Once you're in an environment, you actually, you know what I'm saying to you, just like you become like a magnet in a way, where you just feel much more than you would normally, you know what I mean. Like I feel like your senses are just opened, like, you know what I mean. So like, yeah, that's definitely another solid reason, benefit for fasting. And what I'll say to you guys is, I feel like everyone should try fasting, man. Unless you got some health reason, something where you can't fast, try fasting. 24 hours, maybe only 12 hours, or even 6 hours. Try intermediate fasting or water fasting, just for a period of time, just to experience it, just to see how you feel. And not just about how you feel, all the benefits that come with it, like what I just said in this video, is very, very important, man. To detach from the food, because once you're used to eating food and eating 3-4 meals in a day, you're just attached to the food. But once you detach from it, and you're actually gonna become far more grateful. You're gonna have a better understanding of life, people. So it's definitely something that everyone should implement into their lives, man. And yeah, man, that's the video done. Hopefully this brought you value. If it did, hit the like button, comment down below, let me know what you thought of the video. And yeah, guys, subscribe, man. And if this brought you value, share this with a friend so other people can gain this information and this knowledge, man. Respect.